Hi, everyone. This is Shauna Stefanczyk, President and founder of Step Up. And today I wanted to do a quick overview of the conference some of us at Step Up were able to attend a few weeks ago, the Future Education Technology Conference. So this is a quick review of what we learned. We wanted to be able to share it with you, and we're going to tell you next steps to help you with the information that we did learn. So the major theme of the conference is that AI is changing education. We all know it's been around for a while, and some of us have been using different platforms, but it was great at this conference because it really did a good job of casting a vision of how we can move beyond using AI in a transactional way to how we can really start transforming educational practice. And there were some great practitioners there and some tidbits that we want to share with you. So the biggest aha that I had is that right now AI is mostly transactional in schools, meaning we can use it to create work, our workflow to be more efficient. People are throwing things in a standard and asking to generate a lesson plan or asking it to generate a question. Those are all transactional things, which are good because I personally believe that AI does have the possibility of helping retain teachers because it can make things more effective and help us not spend as much time on busy work. But those are all transactional ways that we can use it, not really transforming learning. Although we are going to dive more at Step Up, you're going to see more where we are going to show you more transactional ways. But when you think about AI, what I think would be helpful is to think, is this a transactional task or is this something that's going to help me transform education? And again, I feel like this really could be a key to retaining more teachers. But also, as we start getting into the transformative ways we can use it, it's also really going to be a game changer in helping us personalize learning. To prepare for AI and what we need to do, we really do need to go beyond the basics and for teachers and students. So we've got to learn and know more. And it really is going to be shaping our educational market and what we're preparing students for. A few tidbits from the conference that they shared were in 10 years, there'll probably be no human Uber drivers. They'll probably be all robots. Another forecast was, think about how your students are not going to just be managing people. They're going to be managing robots and supervising. And one of the myths they said is that AI is going to be taking all the jobs. They said it won't, but that those people who understand AI will be getting the jobs that are available. Because again, students are going to have to be understanding how to manage and think. We always want to honor human intelligence throughout all of this. There's even a group called the Human Intelligence Movement, that what are things human can offer that robots cannot. This is the new future that we have to be thinking and shaping, but we would be remiss not to be using robots who can think faster and can make things more personalized for us. Some great books and speakers that we would recommend. Holly Clark does the AI-infused classroom. She has great practical strategies, and I learned the most from a lot of her sessions on how they could personalize learning. So let me give you an example of what she shared, that if you're trying to get first graders to work on a writing, how they could write in the character setting plot and ask AI to generate an outline. So this is a great scaffolding strategy for kids who are even hesitant to write. They could at least be getting out an outline and have something to start from. She also talks a lot about, and you're going to see us do some sessions over it, how she uses school AI a lot. And it has the ability for you to create your own chat bot, which is that little box that allows students to talk, to type or talk back and forth, and how you can set guardrails and parameters around that. So we need to not be as fearful about cheating, but there's some strategies we can teach you with that as well. But how you can put guardrails and making your own chatbot. So imagine doing a science fair with everybody in your class and you're needing to go and do an individual conversation. Well, if you do this great chatbot within School AI, each of your students could be having a conversation with the chatbot about what they'd like their science fair project to be, and it would engage in a conversation with them and give them ideas. truly being a co-collaborator. And that is how, as we dig more into those strategies, how it can truly be transformative. So the teacher's job never gets taken away about being a facilitator in the classroom, but she creates an environment where everyone has a personalized tutor and someone to give feedback and talk to. So AI infused classroom is where she gets into some of those things, and it would be great. Matt Miller is a co-collaborator with Holly Clark. He also spoke at this conference and has a great book called AI for Educators. Again, really great practical strategies that you could take and use. And then Dr. Saba, I cannot pronounce her last name, Saba Q, talks about designing schools. And if any of you on the call, I've had the opportunity to observe at the Design 39 school in San Diego. She's done a lot of piloting work there, but how teachers are replaceable in design schools and design thinking. But she talks about how you can use AI in combination with those things. Just a great practical read if you're interested in project-based design thinking, how to start incorporating AI. So again, great authors and speakers to check out. Be prepared. They're probably going to be in our podcast over the next couple of weeks, and you'll have a chance to also listen to them there. So what does all this mean? I'm throwing out all these tidbits. I was trying to summarize in a nutshell of the 20 sessions and speakers I went to, how to summarize it for you. But as I came back, there were 6 big underpinnings that I think that we need to share with you. So be on the lookout in some series that are going to be coming over in our network. One, we just need to give an AI in education overview. We'll paint the picture for you of all the possibilities. That's where my mind needed to go to really understand and not be as fearful about it. Then we're going to go through AI basic vocab and operations. They threw out a lot of terms, AI hallucinations, to founders' names, and we're going to share all of that with you so you have a large learning model, all this vocabulary in your toolkit to understand it. Then we're going to talk about understanding AI literacy. This comes from some of Holly Clark's work where she says you really need to understand the AI tools that you're using, and we need to become AI literate educators. So we'll talk about that. We will get to some of that transactional stuff and just talk about how AI can improve your teacher workflow. Then the second part, the bottom 4, these are going to be exciting. How do we use AI for teaching innovation? How do we explore certain tools? How do we personalize learning with it? And how do we utilize it for assessment and feedback? So these sessions are going to be coming up. Stay tuned on the network for them. And we hope that you are doing your best and having a great day at school, but that you're excited that we're going to be able to bring some of these things to you. Thanks, everybody, and take care.